Okay, just a quick update. Today is Wednesday. I'm 12 days into my workout. Like I said before, I was taking steel, shredded AF, 1 pill a day. I moved up to 2 pills a day, but I'm actually gonna go down to 1 pill a day because I think it's just too strong for me right now. And also the weather here in Qatar, it's very hot, very humid. So I already sweat a lot being outside, and this is a thermogenic energy, fat loss, so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna step down and go back to 1. And also there's a lot of I have a lot of saliva because of it, so I'm constantly spitting when I come back or when I'm working out. So I don't want to do that. I didn't really have that initially, but I have experienced this with other pre-workouts, and it's just not fun trying to breathe and then you have a bunch of saliva. And it's not just that, my nasal passages get watery, so everything's like just trying to clear out. And even right now there's a lot of saliva in my mouth. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to 1. I don't think we'll have a problem, but either way, I'll make this thing last even more. So I'm trying to find a good source of antioxidant with my diet. Usually before, I would take I would make an acai drink with fresh fruit, yogurt, so on and so forth. So I could buy a blender here, but there's fresh fruit. There's kiwis, peaches, plums, bananas, you name it, at the DFAC, and I could make that all myself. But it's more of I need a juicer, so I got to figure that out, or just some kind of drink that can detoxify myself. Like back home, there's naked juice, which is really good. I'm not going keto. I'm just going intermediate fasting. So that's my diet right now, intermittent fasting. And then later on, I'll emphasize keto in the next 30 days, which is no fruits. It's all mainly green vegetables or dark vegetables, no potatoes, nothing of that sort. Right now, it's just intermediate fasting. Got my diet routine down to a 6-hour period, which I'm doing really good at. A lot of water intake. I changed my water to this one. I feel a little bit better, but I think it's also I need to get the combination of the heat, dehydration, humidity, and the poor food that I'm consuming here on base. It's not what I'm used to. It's just causing me to, not feel good, not feel comfortable. I feel blah. Yeah, just a quick update, and I'll give you one later this week on Fridays to see how much weight I've lost in my 2 weeks since I've been on there. Thanks. Okay, guys, so it is the 27th. I started this cycle on the 14th, so right over 2 weeks of my routine. The first week it was just a warm-up. Second week, right now, I'm doing a lot of more reps, smaller sets. I'm doing sets for 50 to 100 reps. I'm trying to get to 300 reps for each exercise, and I think it's working out for me. Today was a 5K run that we had on base.
Here comes Sergeant Moreno now. Say hi to the camera. There he goes.
Chest afterwards, where I did 300 reps, doing 50, a set of 50, 2 sets of 50s, and then from there I went to 25s, and then I started up again the last 150s. But yeah, I've lost pretty much 4.5 pounds in these 2 weeks, which is not bad, but I wish it would be more. And I have been eating smaller at the smaller window, but I think I'm just gonna go down to 1 meal a day, because if I just do 1 meal a day, I don't have to worry about the time and just eat at whatever time frame it is. Most likely it'll be closer to bedtime, but not that close, right after work. Or I might even try to just, for my 1 meal, go off base and eat something good off base. Right now we're having an issue with our facilities. They shut one down. And also on top of that, the only good thing I like getting from there is the fruit, because it's fresh. Yeah, that's really the only thing I like. But yesterday I went and bought this by antioxidant infusion Brazilian blueberry, and I think it worked. I also started drinking coffee yesterday, which is also an appetite suppressant, but I drink cold brew because 1, it's less acidic, and 2, it's double the caffeine because it's the heat, I guess, expel some of the caffeine content of the coffee. So I started that yesterday, and I'm glad I have it. Still waiting on a few other things from home for drinks, because I'm only going to drink a small amount of items. I'm going to drink water, infused water with lemon, infused water with maybe cucumber, apple cider vinegar that hasn't arrived yet, coffee, which is the cold brew coffee, and green tea. But green tea has to have no sugar on it, no flavor either. So those are all appetite suppressants, and also hydration. Oh, and also mineral water. I think I'm gonna change my workout routine again, where I'm only lifting weights with cardio 4 days out of the week, and then the remainder of the days, which is the remainder of 3 days, it'll just be straight cardio for an hour and a half, or maybe I'll just break it up into 2 hours in the day. So I work out in the morning, working out in the evening. I am seeing a reduction in my waistline, which is great, but I want to reduce it more, because I used to fit in a 32. Right now I'm probably like a 35. First time I deployed, I lost a lot of weight. I don't know how much, but my waistline was 31 and a half. I would like to bring it down to that, and on top of that, I want to get under 200. About 45 days left in my 60-day cycle. I could do that. It's just getting more and more in tune in what my body needs to get the body fat off, and what cardio. I need much more cardio. I'm gonna get under 200 pounds in my first 60 days. Hopefully I can get further than that, maybe under 190. It's a goal of 22 pounds right now in 45 days, which is doable. Today was a little bit cooler. It was probably like 92 in the morning, maybe 86, which is way cooler. And so I constantly am hydrating myself. I drink about 3 to 3.5, maybe even 4 liters of water every day. I sweat a lot every day too. So I'm always constantly being hydrated. I need to be hydrated. I don't want to get a heat stroke. I don't want to get heat exhaustion here. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. You guys have a good one. Okay guys, so now it's just over 3 weeks into my first 60-day cycle. I've gone down to eating around 1 meal a day, or eating between 3 to 2 hours. That's my eating period, and that's I think that's allowed me to increase my fat loss. Now I haven't seen a lot of fat loss like I wanted to see, but the other thing is I haven't measured my fat loss. I could be increasing in muscle weight too, because of how your body might be shocked at a moment, and then it'll just start consuming your body fat, which it is consuming my body fat, or living off my body fat. But also it could be sustaining or increasing your muscle mass, which I have seen in certain videos for fasting. So I'm just gonna take an extra step and just increasing my cardio. That's really what it comes down to. You want to lose body fat, you got to decrease your carb and calorie intake and increase your cardio. Today's Sunday. I finished a 30-minute cardio workout in the morning. Also did about 45 minutes of weightlifting and high reps, low weight. So it's kind of cardio. I was doing 300 reps for one exercise, 300 reps for the other exercise, and I think the other one was about 300 also. So 900 reps. It's pretty much cardio. About 3 hours, I will again take another of my shredded AF, and I'll go work out again, but I'll just do cardio this time. I'll do about an hour cardio, either on the elliptical and or combined with the treadmill at an incline. And also need to take up swimming lessons so I can learn how to swim for cardio. I know how to swim, but not for cardio for long periods of times, and so on and so forth. And have a technique for your breathing and for your strokes. So I haven't done that. I'm trying to see if I could find that. And also I need to dive into more classes on here, cardio classes. There's a yoga class because that just popped up, because I really enjoy yoga for the fact that it helps me recover from my workouts. My hips are really tight. I don't know why the hell they're really tight, but when I run, I can feel it, the tightness. So yoga really helps me a lot. Also helps me with my flexibility on my other joints. So it relaxes my lower back a lot. It will improve my life a lot more. I've always had, since being in the military, I've always had issues with my back. I have a herniated disc. I have issues with my knees, ankles. A lot of military people do because of how our physical training is structured. We're pretty much athletes per se, and we have to keep and maintain physical standards. Some people don't. That's obvious, but most of us do. And the ones that do, we just go off basic information, and that's why a lot of injuries happen. That's why a lot of injuries happen when it comes to your back, your knees, your feet, your ankles. A whole lot. Yeah, that's something that my friends deal with, coworkers, people that have retired, separated, you name it. People right now that are active duty or reservists, that's things they have to deal with. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update, and hopefully I'll give you more bigger numbers for weight loss next time around. Thanks. Hey, what's going on, guys? So yesterday I completed my first 30 days of my 60-day cycle, my first 60-day cycle, and I lost weight, body fat, obviously. You could see the changes in my abs, in my stomach, parts of my back. You could see my waistline. I'm not that wide anymore or bulky when you look at the picture of my back. But yeah, I've lost close to about 14 pounds. So it's average of a pound every 2 days. And I think I increased it the last, say 15 days by gradually eating once a day, or eating within a 2-hour period. Right now, I'm just eating once a day in a 2-hour period around between noon to say 3. That's when I actually eat my meal. And after that, I'll just drink water or mineral water or coffee. So yeah, just so you guys know, this is my daily regiment. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I take my pre-workout, go to drink about a liter of water, go to the restroom, and then head out to the gym. I work out for about an hour to 2 hours, depending on what's going on. And then I head back home, and I'm at work by 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I will just drink water, mineral water, and coffee. Then I'll come back home, work, and drinking coffee. And maybe about an hour later, I'll eat my meal. Maybe 2 hours later, I'll eat my meal, depending on how my coffee is, because the coffee is really good. It suppresses my appetite. So I really enjoy that. So I eat my meal. After that, I probably drink some more water, and then I drink a little bit more coffee. And later on that evening, if I want to, I can work out a second time. I would take a pre-workout if I do work out a second time, but if I'm doing something like yoga, I obviously wouldn't do it. And then after that, do some more work, come back to my place, and finish up my day. I'll be in bed by 10 o'clock. I'll be asleep by either 10 or 11. So it just all depends. But yeah, that's really my whole regiment right now. I was going to go to workout this morning, but I had issues. I actually must have ate something that was not too good in my stomach. And then last night I had to wake up in the middle of the night, and this morning to go to the restroom. It was really, really bad. So that is the reason I didn't go work out. But otherwise I would have gone and worked out and just burn more calories. So yeah, but I did go out this evening and do some yoga, which was, a little bit strenuous, and I did burn calories. But I'm looking forward to the rest of the week and getting under 200 pounds. I suspect, given the fact that I weighed a 207 yesterday morning, I suspect I should be able to lose my weight, be under 200 pounds by maybe next weekend. Excuse me, this weekend. By this weekend.